The Premier League season is just a few days away, and if like us, you are all sorts of excited about it. And to make things even better, it is the league's 25th birthday, and it is kicking off on a Friday, which means you can watch it in the pub. Anyway, with the opening day right around the corner, we're going to have a look at some of the amazing games from opening days from other years. Now, we're picking these in no particular order, just some great games that we and you really enjoy. Number 1, Aston Villa 3, Man United 1, 95-96 season. The match which caused Alan Hansen to eat his words. After getting rid of the likes of Paul Ince, Mark Hughes and Andrea Konchesky, Fergie started Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt and had David Beckham on the bench. However, Dwight York, David Taylor and Mark Drappen ran rampant on the young side for Villa, going up 3-0. While David Beckham did come on at half-time and pull back a consolation goal, the villains completely battered Man United. In fact, Villa looked as good as United did terrible, and they managed to finish 4th in that season, getting themselves into the UEFA Cup. As for United, Hansen blasted them a match of the day that evening, saying that they couldn't win anything with kids. Fast forward to May, and United had won the league title by 4 points, and had established some of their youngsters as some of the most promising players in the league. Number 2, Sheffield Wednesday 3, Spurs 4, 1994-95 season. One of the most attacking games in Premier League history, Aussie Ardiles decided to go full-on desperate FM mode and use a truly bizarre formation. So what was it? Well, it looked sort of like a 2-3-5. Yep, 2 defenders, 3 midfielders and 5 forwards. Anderton, Barmby, Sheringham, Klinsmann and Dimitrescu were all thrown up front and given zero responsibility to defend. And as you can imagine, the game was completely manic. Spurs went up 2-0 at half time, but were drawing 15 minutes later. However, 2 goals from Barmby and Klinsmann helped Spurs to a 2-goal lead until David Hirst made it 4-3. So did this tactic work for Ardiles? Well, in this game it did, but he was sacked by October, with Spurs languishing in the bottom half of the Premier League. Number 3, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 4, the 2016-17 season. Another absolute goal fest, and the most recent one on this list. Ahead of the game, Arsene Wenger claimed that his side were physically ready for the new season, especially after beating Man City in a friendly. And the Gunners actually looked like they were up to the challenge because they took the lead thanks to Theo Walcott and went into half-time 1-0 up. However, less than 20 minutes after the break, Liverpool had smashed 4 goals in and were totally tearing the Arsenal team apart. Though Arsenal did pull 2 back thanks to Oxlade-Chamberlain and Chambers, the visitors took all 3 points and just looked far superior. If anything, this match set the tone for the season, because Liverpool ended up finishing above Arsenal and taking that final Champions League spot, meaning that the Gunners failed to qualify for the competition for the first time under Wenger. That being said, this was a brilliant match for the neutral. Number 4, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2, the 2003-2004 season. Really, this is where it all started for Chelsea. The season before, the Blues had beaten Liverpool on the final day for the final Champions League spot. And many believe that if Jasper Gronka hadn't scored in that game, then Roman Abramovich would have taken his billions and billions elsewhere. Fast forward to the start of the 03-04 season, and Chelsea had spent a whopping 111 million on the likes of Damien Duff, Adrian Mutu, Hernan Crespo and Claude Makelele. With those plus many more players coming in, it looked like the Blues were definite title contenders, even if Claudio Ranieri was their manager. And they proved to everybody that they were serious contenders as they beat Liverpool thanks to an 87th minute winner by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Though Arsenal's Invincibles ran away with the league, Chelsea did finish second and managed to lure Jose Mourinho the following season. Number 5, Leicester City 4, Sunderland 2, the 2015-2016 season. If anyone said before this game that this was anything but the earliest relegation battle in history, then they are a liar. However, Leicester City under Claudio Ranieri came out of the blocks with all guns blazing and totally battered the Black Cats. It was also the start of that incredible streak that Jamie Vardy went on of just banging goals in whenever he wanted, and leading to Riyad Mahrez and N'Golo Kante becoming 2 of the best players in the league. After the game, Leicester was second in the league, and many people thought that was the best it was going to get for the side. However, we all know what happened in the end, with Leicester City pulling off one of the most shocking achievements in football history. As for Sunderland though, it showed just how weak they were at the back, even though they did manage to stay up. However, Dick Advocaat was sacked just in October, following not winning a single game in 8 matches. And that's it, be sure to hit that like button, remember to subscribe as well, and leave a comment on who you think will win between Arsenal and Leicester on Friday. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.